got a few of these to show you because it's about the only thing I can pick up in the figure line at this point in time. There are other figures up there, but I have most of them, so, and I do have some videos of those coming. So today we're going to be looking at WWE. This is Drake Maverick, and smaller wrestler. Again, I picked this one up basically for the outfit that he's in. Again, this would work well in my RCs. You know, I like to put these guys in the RC cars. This guy might even fit in a plane. Who knows? But we are going to look at him, and he is number 102 and part of this wave. And there's the rest of them that you can get. Last time we had a look at the big Authors of Pain tag team. Those guys were huge. This guy is significantly different. He's significantly smaller. And we are going to get him out of the box. I've got the SmackDown ring out today. I had the Raw ring out last time, and we got the SmackDown ring out today. And maybe we'll even see if we can break the floor with a little bit of wrestling action. So same as always, I'm going to give you a close-up view, talk about him a little bit, do some in the photo booth photos, and do some fun wrestling poses with this guy and some other guys. So let's get to it. Let's open Drake and see what he looks like. So there's Drake Maverick in front of you there. His real name is James Michael Curtin, and he was born in Britain. He started off wrestling over in Britain under a name of Rockstar Spud. He is a massive 5'4", 126 pounds. And the reason I have the Authors of Pain in the background, Razar and Akam, is because he was their manager, and if you turn him around, he has the same AOP on his back that the tag team in the background has on their shirt and on their back as well. So he was their manager, but he's also a wrestler. I really like the look of this guy. I like the fatigues. Looks very military, so this figure could be used for several different things. I mean, if you were a remote control guy flying airplanes, you could stick a helmet on this guy and he would fit in. I mean, he'd have the open arms, but anyways. But, and he'll fit definitely nicely in a car. I'm not going to show it to you because I already showed you the last time when I put the two big boys in the back there in the back. But good looking figure all the way around. He is in the SmackDown ring, and I will bring you in and put him in the box and get some pictures of him and get things looking a little bit clearer here. So let's do that. I'm also going to show you this breakaway ring. It's pretty cool. I'll give you a little demo on that. So hold on. There's Drake Maverick. His real name is James Michael Curtin. And we have good articulation. The arms really bend well. He has movement at the wrist and the arms and the shoulders, the elbows. His head, that's about as high as his head will look. It looks down a little bit, but that's about as high as the head looks. The outfit and the uniform are done really well. The facial sculpt is done very well. There's a little bit of a beard going on there, and the hair is molded in. It looks really good. There's a bit of an undershirt. I don't see any overpaint or scuffs like I did on the Razar figure. He's got, you know, the knee pads and the khakis and everything on, and the boots. We're just going to pan down and have a look at that. Everything here is done very well. Looks very military. So, like I said, there's a lot of applications you could use this guy for if you really got your mind to it. But as far as, like I've said before, these WWE figures are done very well. Whoever does them obviously has a very talented sculptor on staff, because they still even have the stress wrinkle in the clothes where it would be if he was moving. Of course, you've got one of the reasons I don't like the open arms is because you can see the joints, but that's just kind of the way it goes with these. But I think as far as creation, he looks very, very well done, and I'll get you in for some closer looks at him and some stills, and we'll put him in the ring and have a little bit of fun, see if he can beat somebody up or if he gets beaten up. But that is Drake Maverick in a nutshell. I think he is a good-looking character. I really like this line. I think they've done a good job. Again, full disclosure, I'm not a wrestling fan. I used to be back in the 80s, but I haven't watched it in years. But I do like these figures, and I'm a figure nut, so whenever I can get any kind of figure, and these are extremely well done. So let's get in for a couple closer. I'm just going to take some stills, and then we'll put them in some stills in the ring, and then we'll close this baby out. So just a little shot of all three of them together. Drake Maverick was the manager. I'm not sure if he still is, but he was the manager of Authors of Pain. And I just thought it would be kind of cool just to have a little shot of them all together and posing for the camera before a big match. So there you go. I got to tell you, I'm enjoying these wrestling figures. They're a lot of fun. For someone who likes to photograph figures and toys, these are a lot of fun. So just thought I'd do that. It looks pretty cool. So one of the things about these rings, there's playability. Now I picked both of these rings that I use for my figures up at Value Village, so a lot of the pieces were missing. I think there's supposed to be a gantry and everything that goes with this one. But you see Drake laying there, and we'll bring in our guest bomber here, The Rock. So anyways, if you're a kid, so you know The Rock crawls up here, the crowd is going crazy, and you let him fall on old Drakey boy here, and they go through the floor. And I guess, and then you can lock that so that doesn't happen. Yeah, just a little bit of playability. I guess if you were really a little kid and you were really wanting to have some destruction, there you go. So another thing about this ring floor, which is pretty cool, is it's spring loaded. So the ring actually bounces up and down. So if you were a kid and you really wanted to have, you know, like where he's jumping on, like, oh yeah, you know, or I don't know how it would work if he jumps off of here. Oh yeah, it kind of moves. But kind of neat that they put the spring-loaded ring in there. I think that's pretty cool. Neat idea for playability for these kids. So that's it for Drake Maverick, aka James Michael Curtin from the WWE. And I thought I would put in his tag team that he managed or used to manage. I think they all look good together. Quite a size difference. But I really like this line. I like the outfits that they have on, the fatigues, the pants, everything. The facial sculpts are done really well. I think they're done better on the tag team guys, Akam and Razar. I think they're done way better. The face sculpt on Drake Maverick is done okay, but it's not as crisp as the other two. But again, it's a smaller head. Well, it's smaller everything. But thanks for stopping in, everyone. Let me know what you think about this. And if you watch wrestling, let me know. And let me know all the mistakes I've made. I've probably made a ton of them on this. But Area 51, home of the superheroes. And at this point, any figure I can find. But I am enjoying these WWE figures. I think they're pretty cool. We will catch you all in the next one. Area 51. Bye-bye.